Good Erev Shabbos to you. I hope you're all well.
Happy Friday, everybody.
What do you want to start with this week?
Let's start with Mazel Tov.
Let's do it then.
Mazel Tov to Sabrina and Phil Judah on the birth of their son.
Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov to Phil Cohen on his 50th birthday.
Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov to Leon Hirschfeld on his 80th birthday.
Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov to Jerry Levine on the birth of a great-granddaughter in Israel.
Mazel Tov.
And to anyone else who has a birthday, anniversary or any other simcha in the coming week.
Mazel Tov.
We wish refuah shlema to anyone who's unwell. We wish long life to Lord Pollock on the sad loss of his mother, Stephanie Pollock, and to Elaine Joseph on the sad loss of her mother, Marigold Zimmerman, and to anyone else observing a yort site in the coming week.
Yes, any shout-outs this week?
Shout-outs this week. Well, last week we had the Club 12 graduation.
Oh, yes, that was amazing.
Breakfast. That was really, really lovely.
Nice.
And all the girls spoke, and Daniela Neifeld also spoke to the girls. It was really, really lovely.
Great.
And I can't believe we finished another year of Club 12, and we've got a new one starting after the Chagim in October.
So please sign up if you've got a daughter coming up for Bat Mitzvah in year
6 or 7.
6 or 7, okay. And this Sunday, please God, we've got a volunteers reception for our Chesed volunteers who do amazing work in the community. We're hosting that, so looking forward to that on Sunday afternoon. What else?
Mazel Tov to Shelley Paisner on her retirement.
Yes, well done, Shelley. Yes, on your retirement, and to the Chief Rabbi.
Yes, to the
on
Chief
receiving
Rabbi.
his knighthood from King Charles at Windsor
Amazing photos.
Castle. Yeah, fabulous, really fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay, so this week Shabbos candlelighting is at 7:45. The earliest candlelighting actually is at 7:32. Mincha followed by Kabbat Shabbat and Mariv at Croxtell's at 7 o'clock. We're very fortunate to have our scholar in residence this Shabbos, Rabbi Dr Rabbi Zarum from LSJS, and he'll be speaking at a sushi kiddush on Friday night at Croxtell Road. That's starting at 7 o'clock. At Yavne, it's starting at 7:15, and Elstree starting at 7 o'clock. Another opportunity to hear Rabbi Zarum will be speaking at Yavne on Shabbat morning. That's at 9. They're starting at 9 o'clock actually. Hashkama at Croxtell is starting at 7:45. That's for the early birds.
Everyone's writing this down.
7:45. That is followed by Chulun and Kugel. Main service at Croxtell is at 9:30, and then in the afternoon there's an opportunity to hear guest speaker Jacqueline
Nichols for the BES Women's Summer Suda. That's 5:30 till 7. Kindly hosted by Gabrielle Firestone. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you. All women and girls welcome.
Right, and
then if you need the address, or contact the office or ourselves.
And then later on in the evening, there's going to be a Shwam and Fluffle Suda at Croxtell Road at 8:45. That also be with a shir by Rabbi Zarum, and Mincha and a shir and Suda at Yavne also at 8:45. Shabbos ends at 10:13. Rabbi Zarum will also be speaking to the youth as well. So there's loads of opportunities to come in and hear him. A really fantastic opportunity this Shabbat.
That's in the afternoon at the Munts.
Yes,
youth, just by that's at 4:30.
Oh, thank you. Anything else coming up?
Well, it's a busy Shabbos, and just to look out for booking for the Lunch and Learn with Penina Savory on the 24th of July, and look out for the Monday Night Schmooze also on the 24th of July in the evening with at the home of Michael Firestone. So just look out for those. You don't need to book for the Monday Night Schmooze, but you do need to book for the Lunch and Learn.
Lovely. So there's loads of things going on. So this week we read the second in the series of 3 Haftorahs of Misfortune, and in fact it's a direct continuation of last week's, beginning where it ended with the 4th verse of the 2nd chapter in the book of Jeremiah. Now, calling on us to listen to the word of God, the prophet conveys this divine message. God asks, "What wrong did your ancestors find in me, says God, that they have abandoned me and chased worthless ideas that were deluded?" Now here God is contrasting the Jewish people's early love and faithfulness to him with their subsequent distancing and disloyalty. And he continues and says, they never asked themselves, where is the God who brought us out from the land of Egypt and took us through the desert and then brought us to the land of Israel? In other words, God is castigating the Jewish people for forgetting all the kindness that he performed for us in the desert and instead straying after other deities. And we get the sense that God actually could forgive the fact that and even overlook the worst of transgressions, even idolatry. But what really hurts God the most, so to speak, is that lack of appreciation that we show, how we seem to forget God when it suits us. Now, although the Haftorah was speaking to a specific time in Jewish history before the destruction of the temple, it's so relevant to us still today. The exile continues and the temple is yet to be rebuilt. And this is somewhat contingent, therefore, on us acknowledging what God does for each and every one of us on a daily basis and thereby reciprocating. Something to think about during the 3 weeks. Wish you all
definitely.
a good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos, everyone.
Shalom.